Hello everybody. I'd like to give a quick review on blockchain cryptocurrency in a fiat currency society. My name is Dominic Lockton. I'm doing a certificate in blockchain for business, and my lecturer is Dr. Amaya Vega. So Bitcoin. Bitcoin was first thrown out to the public basically in 2008 by a person or persons under the pseudonym of Satoshi Nakamoto, where he delivered a white paper on a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. This was the initiation of blockchain and Bitcoin. So basically, blockchain is a distributed ledger, which basically it's over a series of computers, decentralized, obviously not run by one central organization or central person, and immutable. Basically, it's hashed and date stamped, so it's logged and can't be changed. The bitcoins itself, in the actual Bitcoin, was they're created by the people that's validating and solving computational problems. And just to give you a rundown of the total value of Bitcoin today, Bitcoin is worth in excess of 250 billion euros at the moment, and one Bitcoin at the minute is trading for over 15,000 euros. A word on fiat currencies. Basically, in economics, money is described as neutral because it has no effect on as in the supply of money has no effect on the real variables out there like GDP, consumption, and employment. Currencies, as we know it, are basically issued by the controlling governments, the notes and the coins. And here in Ireland, obviously, we're using the euro, and it's governed by the European Central Bank. We don't use the gold standard anymore, where that was got rid in 1971 by Richard Nixon. That was basically where a dollar or a note was backed by a certain unit of gold, and that's obviously gone. So creation fiat currencies versus Bitcoin. So basically, with your euro, what happens is savers save money in the bank, and the banks loan out multiple of that savings. So it could be a ratio of 1 to 10, 1 to 20. So they loan out. That's how money is basically created through them loans, personal and business loans. The state backed the banking system, and as we saw with the 2008 crash, there was a trust issue with, for example, Northern Rock, when people were queuing outside to withdraw their savings. And the difference with fiat currencies, your euro and Bitcoin, is that Bitcoin is created as a reward for work, and it's basically the energy and the computational process of the transactions and the computational problems that the miners achieve to actually get reward with Bitcoins. And of course, then the fact that Bitcoin is decentralized, it's not one centralized organization, it's open and it's immutable, are positives in terms of the creation of Bitcoin versus fiat currency. So, as a store of value, how does your fiat currency rate against your cryptocurrency? So basically, when you take your nominal €100 dollar bill, it costs about 16 cents to produce it, and that the rest of the value of that note, $99.84, that's a trust. It's a trust mechanism. It's used as a commodity exchange, and you're trusting that it's going to be backed by the government when you go to cash it in. Gold, on the other hand, 15% of gold is used in industry. The majority of gold is used in jewelry, gold bars, and coins. Again, another trust mechanism. And we're trying to compare that with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is capped at 21 million coins. Presently, we're at 18.5 million coins. And then the other means of defining currency in terms of credibility is utility and scarcity. Bitcoin can be used as a token of exchange, and it is scarce. It's capped at 21 million coins. So with currency and technology, as we've seen with the COVID-19, there's been a massive migration or transition into electronic digital payments. People are trying to avoid touching coins and notes, obviously because of the transmissibility of the COVID-19 virus on them notes and coins. Apparently it stays alive for up to 72 hours on coins and notes. The absolute market of e-commerce in Europe at the minute is over 700 billion euros. It's a huge market with a year-on-year increase of over 12%. At the moment, we've got a huge migration, particularly in the youth, with apps on their smartphones for methods of payments. So you've got Revolut, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Um, in terms of cryptocurrencies is another um, um, medium of exchange and paying for bills. It's a small company in Canada called Bitcoin. Well, and this you can use your bitcoins as collateral, and you can pay your bills the same as all the other apps. So, some of the advantages of cryptocurrencies, obviously, it's decentralized. It's not a one central organization. It's held on the blockchain, and that's on all the computers that are in the network. There's no inflation because obviously Bitcoin, for example, is capped at 21 million coins. Your normal currency, inflation every year 2 or 3%. That's the value your savings will drop by in terms of value. There's no borders. There's no intermediaries like your normal bank. It's a peer to peer. There's several different cryptocurrencies out there that are hugely popular at the moment: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, and Monero. With Monero, you're basically your own bank. Um, Different countries have different descriptions of crypto tokens, cryptocurrencies. And there's different regulations in different countries. Some countries don't allow any transactions of cryptocurrencies inside the country, and allow transactions outside the country. Obviously, some countries like China are not really that keen on something that's decentralized as cryptocurrencies are. So to wrap it up here, in terms of laws, there's actually no Irish laws or EU laws uh, regarding cryptocurrencies, but it's broadly considered legal. Um, there is an extreme lack of public knowledge about blockchain, fiat currencies, or even your normal free currency or cryptocurrencies. And in my opinion, it's valid as a currency. It's here to stay, and it will get intertwined with the present banking into the future. And I do believe blockchain has a huge amount of applications that will be developed in the next coming years, and it will be developed in combination with AI, cloud computing, robotics, and Internet of Things, and it will change the way things are done in the future. Um, so thank you for listening to this presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it, and have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you very much.